friends, today's video has a little bit of everything. I'm doing some deep cleaning, decluttering, and organizing, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. So here I'm just showing you a quick little haul from the grocery store. We had been out of town for most of the week, and so when we came back I decided to get some stuff to make for dinner and a few extra snacks. So I'm just showing you what I picked up. So I made some chicken noodle soup, and we also made some pumpkin cookies. These three ingredients, you can use spice cake mix, pure pumpkin puree, and some chocolate chips, and they are the best cookies. So I will show you what those turn out like later. And so there is my little haul. The first project on my list for this one is to clean out my refrigerator. A couple days ago I went ahead and cleaned out like all of the old leftover containers and all of that, so I got that out of the way, and it's a good thing I did, not on camera, because it was really disgusting and I thought I was gonna throw up. So yeah, it was really nasty, but this is what it looks like before. So I'm gonna go through and get rid of all the stuff that's old and needs to be thrown out. I'm gonna clean out the fridge really well, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. So like I said earlier in the video, we had been out of town for most of the week, and while we were gone, we were visiting my family up in Ohio. While we were gone, I got sick on like our last day there. So if you can't tell by my voice, I'm still kind of recovering. It wasn't COVID. I made sure to test myself and get tested at the doctor. I think it's just a really bad head cold. So this video, I really wasn't sure if I was gonna get it done before I needed to have it posted. But I'm glad I did, and this really needed to get done. So I'm going to go through everything that I pulled out. So as you can see, I've got like 3 things of heavy whipping cream, 3, maybe 4 packages of the sour cream. And this is kind of the danger of just like not having things organized, is you end up with multiples of things that you don't really need. So before I go through everything that I need to get rid of, I'm gonna wipe down the doors, and I'm using just straight up cleaning vinegar in an old Mrs. Meyer's spray bottle to get everything clean. So the thing that I like about using the cleaning vinegar, especially in areas like a refrigerator where you keep food, is first of all, it's natural, so it's not going to harm anything, any kind of food that's in there. But also, if you have any spots, like sticky spots, you can see there's kind of like a yellow spot there at the bottom, in the bottom tray. And it just doesn't come up super easy, but you can take the cleaning vinegar and spray it directly on there and let it soak for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then you come back and it wipes away super, super easy. So I'm just gonna spray this spot real quick and then come back to it. And so here I'm just gonna go through everything. I'm checking the dates on everything, getting rid of duplicates if I have to. And I probably end up getting rid of about half of the stuff that's here, which I really hate to do because it's just wasted food. But sometimes that's, sometimes you have to do that, and that's okay. It happens to everyone. But like I said, it's just the danger of not being organized and not checking before you go to the store and knowing what you have before you go grocery shopping. So once I get all this cleaned out, I'm going to hopefully do a little bit better of making grocery lists before I go and checking to see what I have before I buy anything else. If this is your first time here, then I just wanted to welcome you, and I am so glad that you found me today. My name is Michelle. I live in Georgia with my family. My channel is all about cleaning, organizing, decluttering, and just making your home a place that you want to come to at the end of the day to relax and spend time with family and friends. So if that sounds good to you, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because I would love to have you as part of my internet family. So here on the left is everything that I was able to salvage and keep, and here on the right is everything that needs to be tossed out. So like I said, it's about half and half. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to put this back into the refrigerator, kind of by category if I can, but it really just depends on what will fit where. I think some things are too tall for certain shelves, so I just have to work with what I have. And like I said, this, if I can keep it organized, it'll just make my life a whole lot easier. Now for the main part of the fridge, I'm going to work my way from top to bottom and kind of in sections. So I'm not going to do it all at once, but there are some things on these shelves that need to be put back into the door shelves. So I'm going to do that and then pull everything off the top two shelves, wipe those down, and then at the very end, I'll put everything back where it needs to go. And it's always depressing to me whenever I clean out my fridge, because so much stuff needs to be thrown away and it looks so depressing afterwards because there's like nothing in my fridge. So obviously I need to go to the store, but like I said, I've been out of town, so that will be next on my list of things to do. So again, you're going to see me using this cleaning vinegar, and on the stubborn spots, I'm going to just let it soak after the initial wipe down. Like I said, it only takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and it just makes it so much easier. So I highly suggest using cleaning vinegar for this kind of stuff, and it's really cheap. I get mine at the Dollar Tree, so I get a huge thing of it for just $1. I keep some of it in that, and then I put some in a spray bottle because it makes it so easy to clean with. Somehow so much stuff always ends up at the bottom of the refrigerator under this last drawer. I don't even know what that is, but it's always junky, it seems like. So that's always a good spot to make sure you keep clean. I know I've mentioned it before, but if you're new here, I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio, and the last time my parents were in town, they brought some Skyline stuff. They brought some cans of the chili, some noodles, and some crackers. And so if you are from the area, or if you're from an area that has a Skyline, then you 100% know. It's my kids' favorite restaurant, especially when we go up there to visit. They love to eat there. I love it too, so it was just nice to have, but we have a ton of Skyline cheese, so that's what that's all about. The day that I had filmed this video, a cold front had come through down here in Georgia, and so it finally brought with it some fall-like temperatures, which is fabulous. I love cold weather. It's my absolute favorite kind of weather. I am not made for summer at all. My favorite weather is like cold and rainy, and I know that's probably really weird to a lot of people. That's just how it is. I just don't like being hot. I don't like to be sweaty. I just like to be curled up at home, like on my couch in a blanket with my family, just relaxing and hanging out. Like, that's just my most favorite thing to do. So it's finally cold again down here. So let me know down below in the comments what it's like where you are. So really quickly, just wanted to show you how our cookies turned out. They're so delicious, and I will leave the recipe down below if you're interested, but like I said, they're super easy, especially if you like pumpkin. And while I was at my parents' house, we took a trip to Ikea. We don't have one locally here to me in Georgia. But while I was there, I picked up these sponges. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this stuff, but it was $1.99 for each pack, and each pack comes with 3. And then I also picked up these kitchen towels, and I just really liked the pattern on them, and they were, I think, $4.99 for the pack. But yeah, if you have an Ikea, there's a couple things you might be interested in picking up. And I'm just gonna put these sponges away. And if you saw my kitchen decluttering video, you'll see how this turned out, and it is still working really well for me. As you can see, it's still organized and clean. So I will leave that video linked down below if you're interested. It's a really good one, and I get a lot of stuff done. So like I said, I'll have that linked down below. So my next project is cleaning out all of my candles and my wax melts. I have a ton, like I said before in the previous videos. I have a friend who makes candles and these wax melts, and they smell amazing, but I have a ton of them, which I'm not complaining about. I just needed to find better storage for them because they're just overflowing everywhere. So here in the corner of my kitchen, I have this cabinet, and right now it's pretty much just full of junk. I've got an old crock pot, a waffle iron, some puppy pads from when our dog had her puppies last year. So I'm just going to clean all of that out and then replace it with my candles and my wax melts, and it works out so much better because there's so much more space. Some of this stuff gets tossed out, like the crock pot, and then our like potato peeler and our waffle iron gets moved to another area where I have other small appliances. So yeah, this just worked out better and I was able to get rid of a few things. So that's always a plus. Here I'm just using my Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray, which I absolutely love. It's in the basil scent. And I think I've mentioned this before, I get mine at my local Ace Hardware, so if you have one close to you, that's a good place to shop for it. But you can also go online and get it on Amazon, which I'll have linked down below, or you can get bulk orders from Grove Collaborative, which I've never done, but I do plan on doing once their Christmas scents come out. So my plan for organizing all of these candles and wax melts, um, well, I wanted to do sort of like one side was fall and winter and the other side was spring and summer scents. And that worked okay with the candles, but for the wax melts, since I was obviously doing this at night, I didn't have enough bins like I thought I would. I thought I had more and I didn't have any. So I do need to pick some up and replace them. So I just kept the fall scents in that bag because there's a little sticker on it with like a pumpkin on it, I think. So I just put all my fall scents in the bag and my spring and summer scents in the bin. But I would really like to get another bin or maybe two, and just so I can actually see everything all at once instead of having to dig through the bag. But anyway, overall it turned out so much better and I'm super happy with it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I got some things done in my kitchen if you made it here to the end. Some things may seem small, but seriously, some of these smaller things make such a huge difference in how you feel, especially when you walk into certain rooms. And hopefully I was able to motivate you to do a few things like this, whether they're big or small. So if you could just hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye!